So recently, I did a video about DNA and finding your family. Um, it was a conversation I had with a man named Supreme Chief Holiday. He represents the Aboriginal community, part of the unconscious community. But I had posted a clip of it on Instagram. So somebody writes this comment, and their main thing is, they're saying that we're letting Europeans tell us who our family is because of the DNA test. And that's not what it. Nobody's telling anybody. If the DNA's there, it's just there. You can't get around that. But his main thing is that they just don't believe that DNA is in spit. I really don't get that. Why that's even a problem? Like, he says, so when do they use spit to solve crime? Like, that has to be the dumbest question. Have you heard of the Golden State Killer, who was actually caught because somebody in his family took a DNA test, and they did it with a site called GetMatch, and he got caught for 50 rapes and 12 murders because they was able to identify that somebody in his family matched that DNA profile that they found at the crime scene. So then they started looking at the people in their family and breaking it down and looking who he's related to, and boom, they run into Joseph James D'Angelo. Even in May 31st, 2017, this man spit on a sidewalk at one of the crime scenes, I believe. It says, Los Angeles police on Tuesday said they used spit collected from a sidewalk to tie a man to a sexual assault and murder of two women who vanished in 2011. Investigators used a controversial DNA testing technique known as familiar DNA testing to link suspect Giovanni Borges, 32, to the murders of these people. So this is what they did. The familiar DNA testing allowed investigators to compare forensic evidence from the victims to law enforcement database to identify likely relatives of the person who may have committed the crime. The search resulted in match to Borges' father, whose DNA was on file from a prior arrest. So you see how DNA is linking them? Y'all talk about DNA can't be used in court and how it's spit being as DNA. Like, it just baffles me how much y'all don't know about this science stuff, but y'all have all these opinions, everything to say. It makes no sense. So yeah, whoever this guy at Smokers Lounge is, he really needs to start reading. He needs to get off of social media. He needs to get off of YouTube. He needs to stop following whoever he's following and pushing their agenda that he knows nothing about. It's a sad state for us black people in America. And I don't even know if he's black, but it's a sad state for people just to be thinking that it's 2021, man. DNA works. It's proven. It's a science. It's just not a coincidence that the conscious community is not so conscious.
Break the lane, I'm trying to make a name, but my sick thoughts got me by my brain. I'm searching for my, how ironic how we hustle for the same, but get bracelets for trying to get a